Hello friends and welcome to the inaugural product review by Solus and Solus Gaming. We're going to go way back. We're going to go back to the beginning of my content creation with the Natural Ones D&D when I was a dungeon master and I got my first set of dice. So we're going to be talking about the Die Hard Dice Storm Forged line by Jake Stormoen called Unearthed, specifically the Unearthed Bloodline. First and foremost, I want to go to the website, show you all the information, show you all where to find everything, and we'll go from there. So the website is dieharddice.com, and if you want to follow with me on how to find the product, you're going to go to the very top, highlight over products, you're going to go to metal dice, and then go down to Storm Forged. And as that page loads, know that their latest line is called Gilded Ruin. So this first page is going to be the newest to oldest. So we're going to look at the usurpers of Gilded Ruin, the queens of Gilded Ruin, and the kings of Gilded Ruin. But to get to Unearthed, you're going to go to the second page. And again, specifically this Unearthed Bloodline. And we'll be showing you the 11 set today. So here we are. So you can tell from the picture, we're looking at a red die that's outlined with gold and a little bit of dark undertones, like a black undertones with shades of red. And so, the 11 pieces, it's 2 D20s, it's 4 D6s, then you got your 12, your 8, a 100, and a 10. And so, again, we'll take a look at that as well, so you can get some good views, some good angles of that product. So, without further ado, let's get into the top down. Brand new rig, brand new setup. So here we go. As the product arrives at your home or your location, it's going to come in this tin can. Really nothing special or significant about this can, but just showing you how it's going to come. First off, I'm big into logos. As you can tell, it's a huge thing for me. I absolutely love the Stormforged logo, right? It's a dragon that kind of is in the shape of an S. And the tail has like an F, right, for forged. So I think that's a great idea. Very kind of inclusive logo there. So as we open this up, again, nothing really, stands out as like special about this, but it has the padded protection for the dice. And then we get into the actual pieces here. So as I initially showed you, here was one of the D20s, right? So as you look at the designs here, like the actual designs of the numbers is what's impressive to me. It's so detailed, and he was able to modify every single thing that you see on here, from like the shape of the inner triangle to the font, to even, let's see if I can find that 10, but even to adding a little dot in the 10. This is going to take more of the video for me to find it than it is. There we go. So there's your 10, right? But that little dot that he has right in the middle of the circle, it's just a really good added detail. But so there's your D20. Really no difference. What I will say, what you can't see on this die or on the video, is the weight here, right? The weight is really, really good. It has that quality feel to it, right? It's not like a lightweight metal. It actually is pretty hefty. It's also a singular piece. It doesn't have like some metal dice. It kind of feels like there's two pieces. You can take, two sides and kind of move them. You can feel that like, in fact, I have an example. This is an example die, but this is a metal kind of oversized. But you can take the sides and kind of move them. It's almost like two separate pieces. So the good part here is that you don't have that. It's a good solid metal die. So here's your D20. Found the logo pretty easily on that one, so very nice. Your other D20, again, really nothing different about this D20, just another D20. Let's take a look at a D6. So here's your D6. Obviously, instead of triangles, we're looking at squares. But again, the font is what I find super attractive. It's very well done. little bit of lag in my camera phone. So, very good. So there's your 6-sided die. You've got 4 of those. One to 6. There's your 4. All right, next you have a 4-sided die. These always trip me out. These are the dies that remind you that you have kids. So it's very common for you to find one of these guys on the floor, sticking straight up, and you feel it before you see it. If you're a parent, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is your 4-sided die. Again, nothing too different about this one. Just again, the same font, same really nice engraving. Very well done. Oh. Well, I just rolled a die. All right, let's get into the 8-sided die. That 4 went somewhere. Nice. All right, here we go. So this is your 8-sided die. Right at the 8. Very well done. Okay, your 12-sided die. One I call the soccer ball. There's that 10 that I absolutely love. Such a neat little addition. Very well done. Okay. Then your last 2. This is your percentile die, or your 100 die, but this is your percentile one. Another painful one to step on. And actually, if you follow the Natural Ones D&D on Twitter, I have a really good infographic on how to roll percentile dice. Right, this plus the 10-sided die. It's like a whole theory craft behind it. Alrighty. And then the last one. Here is your 10-sided die. There's your 10. That is a 10, not a 0. That is a 10. It's very nice. And again, each one of these weighted very well. So Jake Stormoen, phenomenal job in designing the Stormforged line. And again, I am honored to make that my very first product review. More to come. I've got some product from Wormwood, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons. Just needed a break into YouTube, and no better way than Jake Stormoen's line. Again, dieharddice.com, Stormforged line, Unearthed Bloodline. Go check it out yourself. Remember, mission first, people always. Skull family.